Hey everybody, I wanted to come on and share a story with you and an important message that I know at least one person out there needs to hear, probably myself included. So I met a lady at the gym the other day and we started talking and she told me her story, and something that came up for her was she had actually struggled with, um, we'll call it an affliction for a while in the past, and she got clear of it. God helped her, and something that she does now for her health. Now that she's past that point, she's moved beyond it. Is she goes to the gym and she works out, and of course that's awesome. Exercise is great. Movement is good, for you. And she was telling me how something that she does. She gets on that treadmill and she just really busts it. She goes really hard. She needs to get to this X amount every day, between the treadmill and walking outside and things like that. And I said, well, that's great. That's awesome. I said, be mindful, don't break yourself in the meantime. Um, in my experience, I've done that to myself, and I've seen a lot of people do it throughout the years too, where sometimes you go a little too hard, slash you don't have enough recovery in there. She says, I know. She says, all in the mind though. I just have to get to that point. I said, all right. We said, our goodbyes. And then I saw her again the other day, and I was checking how she was, and she was actually sick. Which we're not going to discuss that part of it. But I said, well, if you're sick, I said, you should be at home healing. You're sick. Your body needs to fight that off. She says, I know. And I've cut back, and I'm only doing this much right now. And I said, well, that's good. That's an improvement. She says, but I can't stop myself. I just have to do it. It's all in my mind that I just got to do this. I got to get to this point at least, and I could tell by the look on her face that, she knew that it wasn't good for her, but also I could see it in her eyes that even with what she was doing, that voice was still going on about how it wasn't enough. Like, and I can totally relate. And I have met hundreds of people over the years who have had this very same problem. But she's like, I just hear it in my head, and I gotta do more, and it's not enough, and so on and so on. And I looked at her and I said, and where's that voice coming from? Who's saying those things to you? And she said, the enemy. And I said, yeah, it is. I said, and to the point is, the enemy had gotten into her life previously in a different way, and now that he didn't have her in that way anymore, he was kind of coming in another way. He was taking something that was meant to be good for her and slowly tweaking it into something bad, or pushing it to a point that wasn't healthy. So the point of today is that, yeah, go to the gym, bust butt, get a sweat on, whatever you need to do for you, for your health, to be feeling good, to be healthy. But stay mindful if you're someone who deals with that. Like, not the, what, I do need to step it up. There's a difference between accountability and accusation, and it will feel different. Um, so anybody experiencing that, listen for the difference. If you hear that it's not good enough, it's not enough, go harder. You're sick, go to the gym. Do this, that, and anyways, it's you're weak. Whatever it is you're hearing, and figure out whose voice that is, where that's coming from, and if it's actually true. Okay, so. And I say this for myself, I still deal with it every day. But hopefully, this is something helpful for you guys. And I hope you have a blessed day. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.